Good day, everyone. I am Rodina Sidigo, your first reporter. But before we go through with our main discussion to the specific the Philippine folk dance, let us define first the word dance. I know, guys, that you already know and also have a knowledge about dance, but allow me to expand your learnings on what is it all about. According to Martha Graham, dancing is the hidden language of the soul. So why is this so? Because dancing is when you can't express your emotions or feelings, but through actions on how you will dance it, people will understand what you want to say and people will see the hidden language you want to tell. Another one is from Bird 2016. So according to him, dance is something that a child understands before written words rather than language. Action evokes feelings and ideas. As the change develops into more effective and complete with realization, it turns dance. So my explanation to this is that as children learn new moves and postures, they start to gain a better understanding of the way their body works. Dancing classes can help children cultivate and develop their self-expression and capabilities. This is especially useful for children that have an emotional trauma and need a form of a healthy outlet. So dancing is one of the Filipino recreational activities, and these recreational activities demands energy, pacing, coordination, poise, and agility from the body. So in addition, dancing to the students is the time for them to establish rhythm and timing gestures, moves, and the figures to convey whatever dance styles they want to implement or to set up. Another thing is that vigorous movement can make an individual healthy and offer to people more opportunities to improve their competencies, and dance practice also may improve also your attitude, discipline, flexibility, and emotional awareness. Since we already know the word dance, now let's move on to the history of the Philippine folk dance and what is it all about and what are some examples of the folk dance. So now, I will give you first a brief history of the Philippine folk dance. Before the recorded history of the Philippines, before the Spanish conquistador conquered and Christianized the populace, from the earliest occupation of this volcanic archipelago, the people danced. They danced to appease the gods, to curry favor from powerful spirits, to celebrate a hunt or harvest, to mimic the exotic life forms around them. They danced their stories and their shamanic rituals, their rites of passage, and their remembered legends and history. So the history of the Philippine folk dancing incorporates influences from the immigrants and conqueror, while at the same time maintaining distinctly Filipino roots. Philippine folk dancing is a true reflection of daily life in the past centuries while enchanting modern audiences at the same time. So the history of the Philippine folk dancing incorporates influences from the immigrants and conqueror, while at the same time maintaining distinctly Filipino roots. Philippine folk dancing is a true reflection of daily life in the past centuries while enchanting modern audiences at the same time. So in other words, the Philippine folk dance mirrors the cultures and traditions of the Filipino. It has also been a source of culture, identity of the Filipino people. In this diversified country, there are also great diversity of dances in different forms and dynamics that grow that grow out of the various times, situations, and experience. And now, we can easily conclude that the folk dance means to celebrate the cultural roots of a particular group of people. Folk dance is typically performed as a form of ritualistic entertainment at the social gatherings. Some kinds of folk dance tells us a culture foundation stories, while the others may simply emphasize cultural pride. So here are some examples of the folk dance in the Philippines. So the first one that I've chosen is the Tinikling, a Philippine folk dance that originated in Leyte. It is one of the most famous dances in the Philippines. The movement of this Filipino folk dance imitates the movements of the tickling bird as it walks around through tall grass and between tree branches. People use bamboo poles to perform this Filipino traditional dance. Tinikling is composed of 3 basic steps, which includes singles, doubles, and hops. So another one is the Cariñusa, a local dance in the Philippines that originated in Panay Islands. If there's one type of folk dance in the Philippines that will surprise you, I think it's Cariñusa Philippine folk dance. You might think that most of the Philippine folk dance include woman character that have a shy and Maria Clara personality. Well, it's true because Cariñusa dance is a Filipino cultural dance made of flirting, hence it's a courtship dance in the Philippines. So the dance makes a number of flirtatious movements as they pick out one another behind fans and handkerchiefs. So the last example is the Coratza. It is a type of folk dance in the Philippines that is originated in Samar Island. The Coratza is considered a courtship dance in the Philippines. This Filipino dance has 3 parts. So the first is where the couples perform a waltz, and second is the music sets a faster pace as the man pursues the woman around the dance floor in a chase. Lastly, the music becomes even faster as the man wins over the woman with his matting dance. So that's all for my videos for today's presentation. I know guys that you have a lot of learnings and knowledge about what is dance, to be specific, the Philippine folk dance, and also the examples of folk dance in the Philippines. So again and again, this is Rodney Subigo speaking in front of the screen, your first reporter. Thank you and God bless.